Then late that night, the plot thickened. A cryptic message appeared online. You wanted the truth? Wait for the echo. No name, no source, just those words. Minutes later, a dark website appeared out of nowhere. No logo, no details. Just a ticking 72-hour countdown on a pitch-black screen, marked only by a strange white symbol. A circle sliced clean through the middle. From that moment, the world stopped to watch. Every influencer, gossip page, and news outlet locked in on the timer like it was a doomsday clock. Theories multiplied. Some swore it was a hacker collective. Others believed it was Nicki's team pulling the trigger. Lamine Yamal's fans begged him to speak up. Nicki's defenders said she didn't have to. The truth was already loading. But as the timer slipped from 72 to 70 hours, something eerie happened. All traces of raw sequence 7 to MP4 started vanishing. Videos, reposts, clips, gone. Even re-uploads disappeared like they never existed. Nobody knew who was scrubbing the web, but one thing was undeniable. Someone powerful didn't just want to hide the truth. They wanted to erase it. When the countdown hit 48 hours, the internet collectively lost its chill. News networks looped the same grainy clips like broken records, trying to stretch scraps of old footage into breaking news, while influencers hosted midnight live streams whispering half-baked theories to thousands of sleepless fans. Nobody actually knew what the echo meant, but everyone could feel it looming. Even silence now pulsed like a ticking bomb. Nicki Nicole still hadn't shown her face, but then came the photo, blurry, distant, unmistakably her. Black hoodie up, flanked by 2 lawyers, slipping into a glass building. The shot tore through social media like wildfire. Some swore she was meeting the press. Others claimed it was her final play to block whatever was coming. But one chilling comment rose above the noise. She's not stopping it. She's starting it. That night, things got even weirder. A small Argentinian news site started glitching, refreshing every few minutes with lines of random code. But when someone slowed it down, the code began to spell words. Letter by letter, it formed a single message. They lied to you. Minutes later, the site crashed completely. Then, without warning, Lamine Yamal finally broke his silence. A 2-minute live stream, no PR team, no edits, no filters. Staring straight into the lens, he said quietly but firmly, I didn't leak that footage. But if they want me to be the villain, fine. Just remember, there are 2 sides to every truth. Before anyone could react, the stream cut off. Seconds later, the video vanished. But the recordings? They multiplied faster than the original scandal ever did. The next morning, the internet woke up to fresh chaos, a brand new leak, allegedly from someone close to Nicki Nicole's legal team. This time, it wasn't a video but a 22-second voice note. The voice? Unmistakably Nicki's. You think you can erase me? You can't delete the truth, she said, before the clip abruptly ended with the faint sound of rapid typing. The caption underneath sent shivers through every feed. Echo begins in 12 hours. From that moment, the digital world imploded. Forums crashed under the weight of traffic. Comment sections turned into war zones. Everyone wanted to believe something different. Some swore Nicki was finally ready to expose everything. Others claimed they were both puppets in someone else's grand distraction, a bigger game hidden beneath the scandal. As the countdown ticked toward 0, millions of people around the world tuned into live streams, holding their breath. And then, at exactly midnight, the mysterious black screen website transformed. The timer disappeared, replaced by a single video titled Echo 01. It opened with flickering static before revealing a folder full of files, contracts, emails, screenshots, scrolling across the screen on their own. A robotic voice began reading fragments aloud. Non-disclosure, payment authorization, DNA sample integrity compromised. The internet detonated. The documents looked disturbingly real, complete with company seals, signatures, and timestamps. One email even referenced a controlled narrative operation, mentioning both Nicki Nicole and Lamine Yamal by their initials. But before anyone could take a clear screenshot, the feed went dark. Then came one last chilling message that froze millions of screens. You've seen enough. For now. Within minutes, every major platform that streamed Echo 01 went up in digital flames. Servers crashed, pages froze, and then came the flood of takedowns. Copyright strikes, privacy claims, under investigation notices. One by one, the uploads vanished, until only a single copy remained. a hidden backup buried deep on a random file-sharing site. It survived for exactly 3 minutes before disappearing too. But in those 3 minutes, thousands saw what they weren't supposed to. By morning, the world had split in two again. Some were convinced Nicki Nicole's team staged the entire spectacle to wrestle back control of the narrative. Others believed she'd been silenced immediately after the drop. And then there were the whisperers, the ones claiming Echo was never Nicki at all, but an insider leaking fragments from deep within the legal system. By dawn, both Nicki and Lamine Yamal had evaporated from the internet. No posts, no stories, no sightings, just digital ghosts in a world that couldn't stop refreshing, and as the final trace of Echo's 01 blinked out of existence, one last line appeared in the forum logs before deletion, a new file name, Echo 02 Final Truth. No one knew who uploaded it. No one knew when it would drop. But one thing was certain, the next leak wouldn't just rewrite the story, it would decide who survives it. Now the world is holding its breath. The silence has never been louder. The footage, the leaks, the countdown, it's all led to this. With Nicki Nicole and Lamine Yamal vanished from sight, one question burns brighter than ever. Who's really pulling the strings behind this story? So what was it all about? Was Nicki Nicole really fighting to expose the truth, or rewriting it to fit her own story? Did Lamine Yamal leak that footage to save himself? Or was he just another pawn in a game far bigger than either of them? The internet swore it had witnessed every meltdown possible, until tonight. One tiny 15-second clip just flipped the digital universe upside down. No filters, no fancy edits, just raw, messy reality. And right at the epicenter stands Lamine Yamal. The mystery video, dropped by some shady anonymous account, supposedly shows what no one was ever meant to see. Nicki Nicole caught in a private moment with a man who absolutely isn't the one everyone thought. The footage ignited instantly, frying timelines and splitting millions into camps. Real or fake, scripted or scandalous. No one knew, but everyone played detective. Within hours, hashtags ruled every platform. Fans cried betrayal, others yelled deepfake, and a few whispered this was never romance. It was strategy. Lamine's silence only poured fuel on the digital bonfire, while Nicki's vanishing act turned it into a full inferno. Because in the glittering circus of fame and illusion, every secret charges interest, and sometimes the lens sees far more than it should. This isn't just gossip, it's a digital storm. And tonight the truth isn't leaking, it's detonating. The clip dropped online at exactly 2:47 a.m. No watermark, no caption, no explanation. Just a shaky, dimly lit video that screamed secret recording. Within minutes, it infected the internet like a virus. Every feed, every group chat, every trending tag drowned in it. At first, people laughed it off as another fake. The lighting? Too perfect. The angles? Suspiciously cinematic. But then someone paused, zoomed, and enhanced a single frame, and boom. That face? Lamine Yamal. That laugh beside him? Unmistakably Nicki Nicole. By sunrise, the internet had already delivered its verdict. The comment sections exploded, accusations, memes, outrage, heartbreak. Some swore the clip confirmed every rumor the lawsuit hinted at. Others whispered it was revenge, a calculated leak straight out of Lamine's inner circle. But truth, please. The story had evolved beyond that. It was alive now, mutating faster than anyone could fact-check. Nicki had gone dark for days. Her last post, a plain black screen, was being studied like a sacred clue. Fans slowed down her old voice notes, filtered them, convinced they heard her sobbing, whispering, "He promised." No proof. No pause. Just obsession. Meanwhile, Lamine's camp chose the most powerful weapon of all: silence. No denial, no PR spin, not even a lazy no comment. His socials stayed frozen, alive but empty. And every time he hit the pitch, the paparazzi were already there, cameras loaded, mics ready. He kept his head low, eyes fixed. Some said guilt weighed him down. Others said the truth did. And then came the conspiracy carnival. Theories started popping up like popcorn in a microwave. One viral thread claimed the clip wasn't even from this year, that it was shot months ago during some ultra-private event no one was ever supposed to know existed. Another insisted the cameraman wasn't paparazzi at all, but someone way too close to both of them. A friend, one tweet teased, or maybe a warning. That line alone clocked over 1 million views and counting. Meanwhile, influencers and reaction channels turned the chaos into their personal goldmine. Every thumbnail screamed in all caps, "The video that exposed everything." Every wannabe insider suddenly had sources. One even went full CSI, matching the furniture from the video to a luxury suite in Barcelona. With every new theory, the story ballooned, and with every second of silence from Nicki Nicole or Lamine Yamal, it burned hotter. Then Liv from Buenos Aires, a news anchor, dropped the question that froze an entire studio. If the footage is real, who filmed it and who wanted us to see it? No one dared answer. But that night, the video came back, this time with audio. The sound was messy, glitchy, full of static, but beneath the noise, one low, urgent voice broke through, "Delete it, now." The internet lost its collective mind. Threads dissected every syllable, every breath. Some swore the voice was Lamine's. Others insisted it was someone else, his manager, his brother, maybe a fixer cleaning up the mess. Everyone had evidence. No one had the truth. Finally, Nicki Nicole's legal team decided to speak, but barely. A sleek, carefully worded statement hit every major outlet. "We are aware of the circulating material and will address it through appropriate legal channels." No denial. No confirmation. Just the perfect amount of mystery to keep the fire blazing. Then came the real plot twist. An anonymous account dropped a bone-chilling post. The footage was never meant to leak, but they made her disappear. Within minutes, the account vanished into thin air, but not before screenshots flooded every corner of the internet. Meanwhile, in Madrid, Lamine Yamal was spotted leaving practice early. A quick, grainy clip showed him ducking into a black car, hood up, face hidden. Before he even reached his hotel, the video racked up millions of views. The caption? "He's running from the truth." But what truth? No one could say anymore. Every new theory canceled the last. Every leak blurred the line between evidence and entertainment. What began as a 15-second scandal had mutated into something darker. A digital witch hunt where the crowd became judge, jury, and executioner. By midnight, a new hashtag had taken over. The other relationship. It wasn't about romance now. It was about control, exposure, and who really owned the narrative when truth had stopped mattering. Deep inside that storm of betrayal, speculation, and spectacle, the story kept breathing, one post, one whisper, one lie at a time. 3 days after the original chaos broke the internet, a new bomb dropped, clearer, longer, and far more dangerous. This one didn't sneak in through social media. It emerged on an encrypted forum infamous for celebrity leaks. A 40-second file titled raw sequence auzo7.mp4 appeared out of nowhere, downloaded thousands